Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Just about set to go now. And on the mound in this one, Nestor Cortez Jr. What do you look for here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Bo Bichette.
The Yankees, the shortstop, Bo. Bichette.
And that's outside. And we're underway here in the home opener. Inside corner for a strike. And it's 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that's down, a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Freddie Freeman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one ripped. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
1-0.
Squirts away a little bit. Bichette stands at first with 1 out. Oh, man, that smoked him on the mound. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. This is another guy capable of Hitting tape measure home runs.
No, that's too high.
That one misses. Ball one. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in St. Louis, on the hill here today, Luis Severino.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup move. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Next offering is fouled back. That one in the dirt. 1-2 to count.
1-2.
That's inside. Cut on and lifted in the air. Siri in position. Makes the catch for the out. Cedric Mullins next up for the Cardinals.
Cedric Mullins.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
1 out, base is empty. Outside low, and it's 1-2. And that one off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Judge makes the play, and there's 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Suzuki.
And that skips in the dirt. He swings and fouls one off. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one off the mark. Ball 2. Good eye in that spot. Fights it off. He'll see another. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. All set for the start of the inning. And now, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch, and he just misses. Ripped on a line. Rayleigh makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Connor Wong stepping in now for the Yankees.
Wong.
Sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Jake.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Pops it up as he checks his swing. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. That one ripped right center field. Suzuki going back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. The run comes across and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now it's Jose Siri. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. The relay to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Picks himself up an RBI. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Swing and a line drive, slicing into right field. Reaching for it and breaks it in. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Luke Raley. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Got him. That's one out, the bottom of the second. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
And another ball.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Out there to center. Siri pulls it down, and there are 2 away. And here comes Xander Bogaerts.
The second baseman, Xander Bogaerts.
And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty.
1-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. New inning getting started. And now here is Freddie Freeman. Freeman goes 6 feet 5 inches, batting second in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2007. Check swing called strike, and the count even 1-1.
1 strike.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Bogaerts handles the chance. And Freeman is retired. Here is Aaron Judge. Rounded out his first time up.
Aaron Judge.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He circles the bases, and they add a run. It's 3-0. One out, base is empty. Juan Soto now grounded out his first time. Foul ball.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
In the air, left side. Raley moving under it. They got it for out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1. Hard hit left side. Zips it across.
He's out.
That's the 3rd out. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Joey Bart now.
The catcher, Joey Bart.
Severino back to work. Pitch
No,
misses
that's
there,
ball.
and that's
Too
ball
low.
1. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. That one fouled off. 2-2. Line to left. Soto hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting in,
Ernie Clements getting ready to hit.
Clements.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Now
That's a
1-1. Fastball
that's
is
a ball.
outside. And it's fouled away. Severino. And
Ball.
now the count filled up 3-2.
Full count.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Judge pulls that one down. That's out number 2.
Batting ninth.
And down the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Win.
That one down the line, and foul ball. That's off the inside corner, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Judge cutting across, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Back here in St. Louis, here's the speedy catcher, Connor Wong.
Wong.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the Major League average.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And up next
Now
for New York,
the
Jake
second baseman,
Cronenworth.
Jake
First time up was a pop out.
Cronenworth.
Up
Ball,
and
no.
in, and that is ball 1. There's a strike. Fly ball down the line. Suzuki on the move. Reaches
foul.
for it, but it's foul. Yankees up by 3. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Next offering misses, and the count is 2-2. Popped in the air, left field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. And
Now
next for New York, Paul DeYoung. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. First pitch misses. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
No, that's a ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That's to third. Clement gets it to first. Out. Third out, and that ends the frame. Bottom of the 4th, Tommy Edman at the plate.
The designated hitter, Tommy Edman.
There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one.
No
First
ball.
pitch strike percentage
Strike.
over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
0-2.
Severino kick steals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Wong down to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Foul ball there. And a pitch. Just missed.
Outside.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. 1 down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And up next for St. Louis, Seiya Suzuki. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Suzuki.
Pulls out one foul. The Cards hitless so far in the game.
Hey.
Just
Inside.
misses with that one. On the ground, out to short. Bichette whips it to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Swings and misses at the sweeper.
One ball,
All those
two
numbers
strikes.
mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play.
Hard
Anything can happen at that point.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Up next for the Yankees.
So the lineup
shortstop,
flips over.
Bo
Bichette up
Bichette.
to the dish. 1 for 2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. On the ground to third. The throw to first.
Out.
And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th. 2 down, bases empty. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 in this one. That one outside. 1-0. On the ground, right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw won't get there in time, and they don't get the out. Aaron Judge at the plate. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Freeman, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
1-2.
Smash to the left side. They get the force. 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th.
Leading
Here's
up
the left
for the
fielder,
Cardinals,
Luke
the left
Raley.
fielder, Luke Raley.
Ball 1 there.
You know, these Cards, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Bichette on the run, sends it over to first. Pretty nice play there.
Now batting, the first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
And first offering is fouled off. The Yankees leading by 3, last half of inning number 5.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be
1-2.
lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
1-2 to Contreras. That misses the zone. Now 2-2. Stays alive. One down, base is empty.
Ball 3. Full count.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Handles, throws to first, and Contreras is retired.
The batter,
Now
number
here's
2,
Sander Bogarts
second
now.
baseman.
Oh, he's doing a nice
Sander
job of keeping the ball out of the
Bogarts.
air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball.
Ball
Good
1.
execution.
That one misses.
1 ball.
And it's
No
1-0.
strikes.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Soto going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back here at Busch Stadium, all set for the top of the 6th. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Juan Soto. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Soto, 26 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
1-0.
And that one way outside. And that's ball one. Slap the other way, foul. Out towards right center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting. Catcher,
and here's the catcher, Connor Wong.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Now pitching.
Brian Baker on to pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
No ball.
First and second, no outs. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Maybe a 2-ball, 5. Clement over to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. So digging in, Jake Cronenworth.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2. One down. Runners at second and third. Outside. On a line out towards center. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Now he pumps the brakes and returns to third. And stepping in for the Yankees, Paul DeYoung.
Pinch hitting for the Yankees, number 16, Nolan Gorman.
And that's just foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. And now the Cardinals catcher, Joey Bart. Severino back to work. That one the other way. Makes the catch. One down.
Now batting.
Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. Misses off the plate. 1-1. That one missing inside. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. 2 outs, base is empty. The batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The Cardinals still looking for their first hit in this one. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Back here in St. Louis, we go to the top of the seventh, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Siri. There's a strike at the knees.
0-1.
That clips the corner.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Suzuki makes the grab, one down. So up next, Bo Bichette, 1 for 3.
Bo Bichette.
Right through there for a strike. Strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Check swing of the 0-2. Appeal to first. Did not go. In the air out towards right center. Suzuki has a beat on it. Corrals it. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Freddie Freeman. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Freeman hits it in the air. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the 7th. So now here's the Cardinals' designated hitter, Tommy Edman. And there's a strike.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a foul out of play. Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a 1-2 again. Now 1 missed. That misses the zone, and the count's full.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good job to fight that one off.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet. Pitch count's getting up there now, and I'm not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Roll to short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. A double play on the first batter he faces in relief. Now up for St. Louis, Seiya Suzuki. Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. The 1-0. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Siri makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge. Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 44, Tyler Ferguson.
And Judge spoils that one. Judge comes up empty there.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Slides, but he can't come up with it.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Just missed. Runner at first with no outs here. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And there's a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. Suzuki going back on it. Gone. He shoots one out to right. It's 5-0. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Fought off foul. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a foul pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Contreras under it, and he's got it. And now Connor Wong. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. One down, base is empty.
2-0.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
High fly ball right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Jake Cronenworth, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one missing low. In the air, left field, down the line. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He leaves the yard to right, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Nolan Gorman.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Brennan Bernardino.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
To first, the lefty reliever does his job. Just 1 pitch to get the inning-ending ground out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Luke Raley. And this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th. And that one fouled off. Swings through that one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one gone. Here comes Wilson Contreras. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
And ball one. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. That's down and in.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout.
Number 2.
Here's Xander
Second
Bogaerts.
baseman, Xander. Bogaerts. Now pitching for the New York Yankees. Number 58. Derek Law.
Ball one to Bogaerts. That one drifts inside.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
2-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing. Growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I loved Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Early 2000s Yankees Red Sox, probably the best baseball rivalry that we've seen.
Yeah.
Runner on the go. Up the middle, and that squirts through. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Freeman now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's already homered here in this one. Judge rips that one. Mullins makes the play. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 7-0. And now it's Juan Soto. Inside, just missed. In the air, center field. Mullins in pursuit. And that is that. Bottom of the ninth, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Joey Bart. Everyone's attention on the no-hit bid now. 3 tough outs to get. Swing and a miss at a slider. Law, in his 6th season, he throws a cutter, a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. 3 outs from a no-hitter. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
Can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You've got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me.
Out to short, Bichette. 1 out, bottom of the ninth. Just 2 more outs to
Now
go
batting,
in this bid
the
for a
first
no-hitter.
baseman,
And physically, there's probably some
One man.
fatigue, but mentally, which might be what's most important, he seems as strong now as he's been all game.
I'm sure the adrenaline is fully ramped up at this point as well. 1 down, base is empty. And a
Ball
slider
one.
misses down and away. Next
Ball.
offering misses down and away.
Back-to-back
balls,
breaking
1
pitches
strike.
away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you.
Ball
So
3.
I think the confidence level is raised right
3-1.
here.
Comes
Hey,
up
Rod.
empty. That's strike 2.
Full count.
Struck him out looking. And they're down to their last out. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. And the no-hit bid comes down to this. 1 more out to get. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
And the no-hitter just 1 out away. The
Ball
shortstop
1.
takes the ball. And
Ball
misses
2.
inside. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Check
Hey.
swing, called strike.
2-2.
And that's
Ball 3.
downstairs. Full count now.
Full count.
The Redbirds down to their final strike. Good plate
Ball 4.
appearance
Take your
there.
base.
Able to take the walk.
Well, they opted to go with the off-speed stuff
Now
on that
batting, the
3-2
designated
with the
hitter,
bases
Tommy.
empty. Close pitch. But now he's got to work out of the stretch.
And first offering is fouled off. That's
Ball 1.
inside. Win off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Started
Ball.
to swing. Held up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, no-hitters are awesome, but there's something really fun and cool about a combined no-hitter. What a great day to be at the ballpark. This team got the W. That's what's most important.
I gotta do better. I gotta do